Welcome back to the channel, guys. Man, this video is going to be a little bit longer because there's a lot to cover here, and I want to go into a little bit more detail regarding Devil's Postpile, Rainbow Falls, and this area in general. With that said, let's jump into the details. Rainbow Falls via Devil's Postpile Trail is a 4.9 mile heavily trafficked out and back trail located near June in Mammoth. Features a waterfall and is good for all skill levels. Best used from June to October. Dogs are able to use this trail but must be kept on a leash. So 4.95 miles. Elevation gain is only 515 feet, so it's really not difficult. The hardest part about this hike is the elevation. Coming from San Diego to being at about 8,000 or so feet hiking, you know, you're struggling for air a little bit more. So the route type is an out and back. Again, wonderful, wonderful trail. The waterfall is beautiful and you can kind of hang out and you know, go in if you want, etc. With that said, let's talk about how to get here. As of July 2nd, and this may change every year, so I'm gonna leave that up to you. But 2021, as of July 2nd, if you're coming into Red's Meadow, before 7 a.m. you can drive into it. If you're going after, you cannot drive into it. You have to take the shuttle. Now, let's look at the shuttle detail. Who has to ride the bus? The easy answer here is almost everyone. Tickets, $15 for adults, $7 for children, aged 3 to 15. Dogs need a muzzle. Dogs need a muzzle. I didn't know this until I actually got into a little bit of a, whatever you want to call it, with Mr. Important, who was just standing in front of the bus checking tickets. Dogs need a muzzle. The store there on Main Canyon, which is where you buy the shuttle tickets and everything, they sell them for about $25. The dogs only need to wear it on the bus, so just be aware of that. Maybe if you already have a good muzzle, you can take that before you go here. You can save yourself some money. Weird, but you know, those are the rules. So buses come every 20 minutes or so, or 3 times an hour. You can see here, you know, from the base of the mountain, the times, everything. Really what you need to know is on this link in the video description below. As I mentioned, Mammoth Mountain Main Lodge. This is where you get the tickets. This is where the shuttle starts. You can see here, it says 27 minutes on a regular car. If you're in a bus, this is closer to 45. So you go in, it's the Minaret entrance station there. And really it's a pretty narrow road all the way down to Rainbow Falls Trailhead. Now, I want to make this distinction here, okay? We did the Rainbow Falls via Devil's Postpile Trail. You should check out Devil's Postpile Trail. If you're short on time, if you're injured, whatever it is, and you want to make this hike shorter, just go directly to Rainbow's trailhead. On all trails, this is called Red's Meadow to Rainbow Falls Overlook. And as you can see on the map here, basically, it stops all the way at the end, but the bus makes multiple stops before it gets to Rainbow Falls Trailhead over by Red's Meadow Resort. So you'd stop over here for Devil's Postpile parking. This is where our hike, the one we did under 5 miles, starts. This is where you would stop by the Devil's Postpile National Monument. You see the river, you make your way all the way down, you pass by the PCT, all the way down to the falls. Again, if you're making this shorter, then you would be here at the Rainbow Falls Trailhead. You would come straight through here, and then you would make your way down. Not all of it is on this map. You can see here there's multiple trails that lead you just all the way down, kind of skipping this Devil's Postpile National Monument. So something for you to consider. Maybe you're going with older grandparents, older parents. 3 miles is a lot easier for them than 5. 500 elevation though, it's really not that hard, and I think a lot of it is at the very, very end. If you go down to the falls, it's steps, and they're a little bit slippery, so make sure you wear hiking shoes and not your normal running shoes. And it's not too bad, there's a rail you can hang on to, and you're going down and then up, and that's a good little workout. Again, the elevation makes a big difference. So why check out Devil's Postpile National Monument? I'll just read it from the website. Studies suggest that formed less than 100,000 years ago when cooling lava flow cracked into multi-sided columns. However, to fully understand the geological setting of the Postpile, we must go back millions of years to a time when there was no Sierra Nevada and California was a shallow sea. So these are really cool rocks and columns. They all kind of congregate towards the middle, but they're very unique because they literally look like square columns. It's just a very unique monument, definitely worth checking out. There is a loop that takes you to the top. We didn't take that loop, but if you have the time, just would definitely recommend that you go to this site. It's pretty awesome, and there's additional information there as you're hiking. From the Rainbow Falls Trailhead at the end of the Reds Meadow Road, as well as junctions with John Muir and Pacific and the PCT, this wide, sandy, extremely popular trail enters the John Muir Wilderness. Another half mile on inside Devil's Postpile National Monument, the trail reaches an overlook above Rainbow Falls. Yeah, and then you can go down. It's honestly a beautiful, beautiful sight. The rainbow's there at the bottom. You can see that in the photo I posted. If you haven't seen the full vlog that I did in Mammoth, make sure you check that out. It was released a week or 2 ago, depending on when this is published. The last thing I'll end on is this. The trailhead for Devil's Postpile, there was a water fountain, there's a ranger station. The trailhead for Rainbow Falls, which is from Red's Meadow, has everything. Has a coffee shop, has a store, has cabins, primarily because this is where the PCT thru hikers stop. So there's a lot of water, there's a lot of things there. So don't feel like you have to get everything, at Main Lodge before you go in. If you're going to Rainbow Falls, this is a good spot to get some food, some snacks, anything you may need before you head down to the falls. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, make sure you check out the full vlog. We did June, we did Twin Lakes, a lot of really, really cool stuff, some photography tips, just showing you the Sierra Nevada a little bit more. I'll end it there. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you next week.